Mahmoud Saida is just a year and a half, but he knows this routine quite well. His rare genetic disorder requires a long trip to the hospital every few weeks. And almost every time, there's a different driver at the wheel, but always an Israeli.
I think I drove with you 2 weeks ago, maybe 3.
They've asked us not to show their faces. The Saida family is from the West Bank and is only allowed into Israel because of Mahmoud's medical appointments. His Palestinian parents cannot drive here, and so they rely on volunteers like Matityahu Sperber, who tries his best to make it a comfortable trip.
It's a Palestinian music playlist on Spotify.
But you like the Arabic music?
Okay, well, I've been listening to this playlist for a long time now, and I actually like a lot of the songs.
He's part of a charity called Road to Recovery.
I have to say that I really see it as a privilege.
He's one of about 1,000 volunteers who shuttle sick Palestinians, mostly children, to Israeli hospitals from the occupied West Bank and prior to October 7th from Gaza.
You know, it's like my mission. You cannot go against your mission.
Yael Noy is head of the charity. She's proud of her work, but she's also now very cautious.
In Israel now, the main thing to say is everyone in Gaza is Hamas, and we should not help anyone there. And today I feel even sometimes it's a bit dangerous for me talking about what I'm doing.
Israeli-Canadian peace activist Vivian Silver was also one of the volunteer drivers, but was killed on the day of the attack.
Most of all of donations
Donations to the charity have poured in from all over the world. But in Israel, these are the kinds of threats Yael now hears.
Vivian Silver, we heard about your volunteer. They were glad what happened to her, and they wish us that maybe we will go to Gaza and they rape us and they cut us, and I really don't want to talk about it.
Those are fellow Israelis telling you that.
Yeah.
Back on the road to the West Bank, nothing will deter Sperber, who grew up in the U.S.
Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel, who would talk about how when he was on the march for civil rights from Selma to Montgomery in, I think it was 1965, how he felt like he was praying with his feet. And I always enjoyed that image. And I feel that now. I feel that when I'm driving these people and providing the service for them, that I'm praying with my wheels.
No lineups at the checkpoint going into Palestinian territory. It's coming out that's usually the problem.
Okay.
The day ends with smiles and a handshake, a rare sight these days. Daniele Hamamdjian, Global News, at the Hasmonean checkpoint in the West Bank.